This is how to make a mask transparency for the mockups on the designer tool so that the t-shirt will, or the garment or any of the product items will turn colors from the color picker in the designer tool. So what we have here is the front of the t-shirt that was sent. It is an image resolution. The image resolution is a little bit low. It's 434 pixels by 486. This image here has a lot more resolution to it and detail. So it's 915 by 1050. So the higher the resolution, the better this works. You don't get all these fuzzy edges around here. But this is basically, this t-shirt here is flat, and that's the one I'm going to show you. This t-shirt has already been separated from the background, so the front and the back. And then basically what you want to do is pull out the highlights and the shadows so that when you turn on, when the client picks the color they want, it will change the item, product item, to whatever color. So I'm just using this color fill for an example. This is actually what you'll be uploading to the files. And as you see, if the shirt turns blue, then you know it's a mask. That's a mask. This is not a mask. The inside shirt did not turn blue. This is a mask. This is a mask. And what I mean is kind of like this. It's cut out. So that's why the shirt is showing through. So to show you how this is done, I created a quick action item for highlights and shadows. And this should speed up the work quite a bit. So to show you how it's done, when you first open the image, you'll have a lock, and what you want to do is click on that lock, unlock it. Then you want to go over to the object selection tool and click on the item. It will do a pretty good job of masking, and then what you want to do is hit Control-Shift-J, and that separates the shirt from the background. So we're going to use this is the main shirt, so I'll just call it original, and then I'll call this the background. We'll go up to the original shirt, and we're going to click on highlights, and just in your actions run that. It'll stop and you hit continue. It brings up the levels. You want to bring the level all the way down and about to this area. You don't want it too dark. You want some, the idea is that you're trying to get the highlights. So you hit OK, and then you go back to the original design, turn off the highlights, and click on shadow, and click on run, and continue. And then you do the same thing, bringing it down to this direction. Apologize for the dog barking in the background. Click OK. And so now you have your highlights and your original. You can go ahead and just add a solid color fill and then bring it down, delete the mask, and then come back up here to your highlights, and you want to bring it down, the opacity down, and you want to bring the shadow down. And what I usually do is I go into this t-shirt, and If there is a tag in here, I will copy this tag out and make a separate layer and put the tag in. So now you have all these colors. You cut off the color fill and you just want the, if you have a tag, the highlights, the shadows. And then you're going to go and export that as a PNG. And so this is what it will look like.